Hello everyone and welcome to this channel on YouTube called Youth Questions, where we answer real questions from real teens about real life. We're just a bunch of youth workers who just love teenagers from different parts all over the world, and we're just doing our best to answer your questions the best way we can, and hopefully it helps you somehow. If you have questions you'd like us to answer sometime here on this Youth Questions channel, check out the links in the description below this video on YouTube. This week's question is answered by 4 different youth workers. 3 of them are from the US and 1 of them is from Northern Ireland. Ruth Elkin is the first one. She's from Northern Ireland. And then we have Tom and Joshua and George, and together they're gonna attempt to answer this question. Stay tuned to the end of the video though if you want to see like the full videos that I had to shorten them up to all fit into this video. But if you see the full length answers from each of these people, just wait till the very end and I'll give you links to do that. And each of these way cool youth workers are also pretty active on YouTube. You can find links to their channels in the description below this video on YouTube. And here's this week's question. I feel somewhat depressed. When I'm not doing schoolwork or some other type of work, I'm on YouTube. I don't know what to do anymore. I wanted to get a pet to occupy myself more, but I don't know if I can handle the responsibilities. What should I do? Watching people's vlogs makes me happier, so thanks for doing them. And you're very welcome for doing the vlogs. If you guys aren't familiar with my vlog channel, it's youtube.com/godrocks, and I kind of do a video almost every day. You can check out the link in the description below this video on YouTube as well. And here you go.
When I was a high school student, I was depressed too. I was dating this girl and she broke up with me, and because I was so close to her in the relationship, I isolated myself from all my friends, and when that relationship was gone, I really felt in a really lonely place.
I am someone who quite likes to watch YouTube. I would watch YouTube quicker than I would watch TV. In fact, I barely watch TV anymore.
I love watching vlogs too. There's something about it, especially the daily vlogs, where you can connect with people and you feel like you almost know them one-on-one, and you really get into their lives.
I like how I can watch people on YouTube and see what they're up to and connect with them and have a conversation about it, and actually feel like I'm a part of the entertainment as well. And you know, I get the feeling that you're like that too from what you say. You like to watch vlogs and it makes you feel happier, and you know, it makes me feel happier too.
But nothing can replace, YouTube certainly cannot replace the genuine relationships that we were created to have. The eye-to-eye, face-to-face, one-on-one relationships.
Find a way to invest in something outside of the house, and maybe even a way to test whether or not you want the responsibilities of having a dog. There might be an animal shelter in your community, but I think part of the idea is just investing in something outside of yourself.
Go back and find out when you were happier. When did this all happen?
The idea of serving, I think sometimes when we're not sure about what to do with ourselves, I think just being able to step out and invest in people and invest in things larger than ourselves.
You know, I've dealt with teenagers who were, you know, matter of fact, I just dealt with one not too long ago, and they were 14 years old, and we went back until they were about 9 years old, and something back then is what changed the way they were thinking. So my question, my answer to you in short is that find the root problem. So what was it that changed your way? What are some of the surroundings that you were around? Things like that.
Try not to be alone. More isolation can bring you into just a darker place, and it can make you actually feel more depressed.
Back to the idea of the animal shelter, I think it might be kind of fun just to go in and you don't have all the responsibilities, and I'll bet just your local animal shelter would just love to have you invest your time there.
Talk to somebody, a teacher or a school counselor, or maybe a youth pastor. They're there to help you and help you talk through these things.
Maybe just get out and go for walks, put some music on, and you know, enjoy some fresh air. Or maybe you want to join a club or something, learn how to do some kickboxing, or you know, join a Scrabble club. I don't know, whatever. See if there's another hobby that you want to embrace and try and step away from the computer.
So I would encourage you to sometimes maybe just get away from that computer and go connect with people, real life people that you can talk to and establish friendships with. And I hope that helps you as you're struggling with this very real struggle.
As far as my advice is concerned, I just really echo what each of those youth workers said, and I also add that maybe why don't you consider trying out a church youth group in your area. They have usually a youth pastor or some youth leaders who just really love teenagers and just love investing and pouring into your lives. You also maybe find some other friends there, some people who would really just care about you. So I would consider, asking around, see which one of your friends are already involved in a youth group and just see if you could go tag along with them. I know it takes a lot of guts to actually ask that, but if you're serious about kind of addressing some of the stuff in your life, I would really just encourage you to try to get out there and see what happens. But how about the rest of you guys out there? We'd love to hear your advice and your response to this question. Leave a comment below this video on YouTube, or even better yet, a video response. You can click right there to do that. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet already, I encourage you to do so. Just click the subscribe button right there or at the top of this video on YouTube, and then you'll get a notification of our new videos every time we upload them in your subscription box here on YouTube. We're going to try to do them every Thursday, so look for the next one about bullying coming next week. We love you guys, and we'll see you again next week to answer another real question from a real teen about real life. See ya.